I can almost guarantee that you spent an entire day working on one workflow. You hit execute and a big red error message pops up. In this video, I'm breaking down the 3 most common N8N error issues that you can face, and I'm giving you a copy and paste solution for each of them. By the end of the video, you'll know how to fix these roadblocks forever. Now, getting straight into it, I should also note that these issues are common not only in N8N, but as well as make.com and other platforms where you're dealing with JSON logic, APIs, and drag and drop systems. So this video is made for N8N, but you can use it for other use cases as well. So getting straight into it, the number one error that you will face in N8N, make.com, whatever, when you're starting out is 401 errors. So we go in here, hit test, boom. Now this error right here pretty much means that your API key is incorrect. The most common issue with this is that you have some type of spelling error going on here that's incorrect, right? Either you copied and pasted it wrong, you did something like, you copied it from this much, but really you needed the entire thing, or you tried entering it manually. Whatever the case is, that's probably the number one issue. Number two is that it's in an incorrect format. Sometimes, for example, with Open Weather Map, you're usually going to paste the API key at the end right here inside the URL. Other times, depending on the node, you might have to do it inside of a credential. For example, I'll show you really quick so you understand what I'm talking about. Sometimes you have to enter it here, go to create credential, do all that. But more times than not, it's probably a spelling error or you're putting it in the wrong place. And the third option is very rare, but there's a very big chance that you didn't place the API key at all. Because if you go right here, as you can see, scroll down, if you're just taking an example call like this, you're taking it, copying it, and then plugging it into N8N or wherever the field is, chances are you could forget to even put the API key in. Happened to me many times throughout the years. So if we come back to it and I paste in the correct API key, make sure there's no extra spaces, hit test, boom. That's how you fix a 401 error in N8N. Now, number 2, JSON pathing. Now, this pretty much means, for example, if we wanted to take the temperature from Open Weather Map, the HTTP request we just made, let's see, we want to take the temperature, we hit test step, and it nulls out. Now, basically what happens here is the field that you're trying to match or connect from the previous node isn't correct. Now here I have JSON.temperature, but that's not the actual field name that's being given or outputted from the previous node. So for example, if I go ahead and delete this, and let's say we take regular field called temperature, boom, place it there. See the difference here, right? Can I undo that? So the correct field is called JSON.main.temp. But if I hit, can I do that? There we go. What we had here was JSON.temperature. You never want to manually enter the field that you're trying to use. Always drag it from the previous node unless you know for a fact that it is whatever it is. Never assume or just enter it manually, because chances are you're going to run into that error. So we go ahead, delete this, boom, drag this over, boom, test step, there we go. Now temperature is set to the correct variable, correct amount. Now number 3 is handling listing items. Now this isn't a really big error, but it does happen a good amount of times. So with this one right here, let's just say we want to return the temperature for 3 different cities: London, Tokyo, Paris. Go ahead, hit test step. Here we go. Now, if you come over here to the HTTP request, this API key should be good. Let's hit test run. Now, it looks okay, right? It looks good, but if you notice, we only have 1 item, and realistically, we should have 3. So the error that happened here is the HTTP request is only returning 1 item when it should be doing 3. Now, Very simple fix for this one. Simply go into your settings, and sometimes you might have this toggled on. I recommend not playing with the settings if you don't need to, especially if you don't know what they do, because you could be sitting here all day trying to figure this out when realistically you accidentally turned this on thinking it might help you. But again, if you don't know what it does, don't touch it. And if you don't need to do it, don't. Go ahead, hit test step, and then boom, here we go. Has all 3 cities, their temperatures, and everything else. Here we go. So that's it for this video. If you want help building your own automation system, click the link down below in the description, book a free call, and let's talk it out. Because whatever your need is, whatever your pain point is, we can sit down for 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and talk it out and find what the best solution would be, not only for your business, but for you as well. Because automations and AI is here. You deserve to get some free time. You deserve to get some type of break from working inside the business and instead work on growing it or other aspects of your life. So if you enjoyed the video, again, like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate you.